Sabouts, and Rogueliker.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress Succession Game, episode 22. My name is Sabouts. Fort is still under my control for this last episode before I pass it off to Rogueliker. So let's begin. We do have a lot of things to do. I mentioned them near the end of the last episode. We're going to go ahead and do those things now. One of the things was that I was trying to figure out how to get rid of the construction here, and I realized it's under designations, remove construction, which is N. So kind of silly of me that I forgot that, but that's okay. We're all right. We're going to go ahead and remove some spots here so we can add doors. I also want to build some walls, or at least a wall, to split that room, but we got to wait till they remove those two spots, which we've got dwarves now that are tasked out to do it. Here they come. Just waiting for them to remove those, and we'll go ahead and put our other wall up as well as some doors there. Hopefully soon. There we go. Now, right now, I'm just going for more of a, like a convenient military area. I'm not focusing so much yet on making it all pretty. It's something I can work on in the future. It's just not something I have the time to invest in now. They're going to use those two blocks to finish off that wall there. Alright, so what's the stockpile we have in our military room? It's an armor stockpile, okay, and is there anything else there? Is it just armor? Okay, we want armor and weapons. So, we're going to set up a stockpile for armors and weapons. So, we'll just start with weapons and we'll switch it over. So, we're going to go to change settings. We got weapons here. We also want armor. There we go. And we're going to get rid of the other one. This is kind of us doing the process of getting everybody moved upstairs. I don't want the military next to the dining room, and the area that the military is in right now, I want them up near our door. So that should end up getting all of those items moved upstairs. Now for weapon racks. We need some armor stands, so let's get those built up. We'll put some of those right off. We'll do one here. Oh, okay, we've got a special armor stand, and that's it. Is that the one that our... No, he's building his still, right? Yeah, he's still making something, so we haven't seen what that is yet. We'll find out soon enough. So we need to set an order then to have some armor stands made. So Q new order, armor stand, okay. And what kind of armor stand? It doesn't need to be anything special. Why not just go with a rock armor stand? And get me 4. Let's have some extras. Let's go with 8 for now. Okay, and how are we doing for weapon racks? We need weapon racks. Okay, I see that we do have some. We have one armor stand here, it looks like. But yeah, we need some weapon racks. So we'll go back into our job list. Oh, here we go. Siege Opera has created a granite coffer. Interesting. Let's take a look at it and see how it is. Did he leave it there, or is he... Where is it? Mason's Workshop. Chalk floor. I guess he's moving it. We'll see where he moves it to. I don't know where he went. I'm assuming he went to the stockpile. Is he moving it right now? Is that what he's got? I think so. We'll wait to see till he drops it. There it is. All right, so wow, 34,800. That's ridiculous. Holy crap. That's awesome. Sweet. So we'll have to use that for something. Let's continue with the military aspect, though. We wanted to get some armor stands. They could just be rock armor stands. That's fine. Construct rock armor stand. We'll go for 8 of those as well. All right, so the military isn't moving until we get all of that constructed. Now for the military commander, I'd like to give him an office. I don't even know if he needs one, but militia commander. Captain of the guard. Okay. Meager quarters, 1 chest, 1 cabinet. So he has his own quarters. So he really doesn't actually need an office. Does the captain of the guard need an office? He actually surprisingly does. No office, he needs an office. Okay, so we'll give the captain of the guard an office right here. Like so. All of our weapons and armor are being brought up. Is that what these are here? Are these for shooting at? I'm going to change. They are, but I don't think anybody's practicing. It looks like they've practiced a little bit. I'm going to move the archery and everything somewhere else at some point. I'm not too concerned about it now, but it really can probably stay out there. You can see that we are practicing with it, although I'm not sure how comfortable I am the fact that they're shooting at the archery targets where dwarves are walking, which is why I'd like to move it at some point. All right, this is going to be a throne room, and we're going to assign it to our captain of the guard, who is who? Quai or Q? I think it's the hammer dwarf that has like 36 confirmed kills or something. There he is, captain of the guard. Awesome. So he's got a little office now where our would-be training area is going to be going. Armor stands and everything are getting ready. Forge copper chains. We've almost got all of our copper chains done, so we're going to want to get some traction benches going. Let's go ahead and set that up. That's what I love about this manager screen. You just can't go wrong with that. So construct traction bench. We want 2 of them. How's the animal training going? I don't know if I've seen any animals get trained. Although I think the jaguar, it said, became tame, right? So I'm assuming the animal training is going good. This is not what I want. Okay, they are tamed. The stray dog's still working on being tamed. But other than that, everything else is good. So these ones are still being tamed. They're under training. A war dog and a war giant jaguar. They're still being trained, but they are actually trained up to be war animals now. So that's good. They're trained to fight. So if we have an incident now where the goblins attack us, those animals are actually going to be extremely competent threats. I might want to chain down one of those war dogs somewhere. I'll wait till I get my traction benches built, and then we'll focus on how we want to do that. Okay. Okay, I see we're working on the rock mechanisms. Once those are done, the traction benches will come in, so it'll be a little bit. Oh, actually. Oh, 2 of these are working on. Okay, that's fine. Really, I don't need this one, actually, so I'll leave it there just for now. Leatherworks. What do we got here? Cloth, loom, craft dwarf's workshop. Making bone bolts. Why don't we cut some gems? Or not. Okay, never mind. I guess we already have them. Rock armor stands are being constructed. Carpenter's workshop. Doesn't really need anything for now, so okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and get some of these bedrooms given to dwarves who need them. This is something that we keep working on. We'll do 5 of them right now or so. It's got Boris here. Who else do we got? This one, all right. Yeah, I think I've mentioned before, if you just make these free beds, I don't know if they've changed a lot of it, but generally if you just make these free beds, what ends up happening is the dwarves sometimes will not take them the way that they're supposed to, and it creates a mess. And some dwarves won't even take a bed if you don't assign them one, and then they get all mad about it and complain that it's your fault when it's not. Nice, the nobles' rooms are all smoothed out, so that's really good. It looks great. Okay, can we get some armor stands going? We can. So let's put, I want, how do I want this? I figured we'll do an armor stand here and an armor stand here. And then we want a weapons rack, and we don't have any yet, so we'll wait for that. But the armor stand should give me the ability to turn this into a training area anyways. And then for where the archers train, I'm going to build a separate area for that. I'm not really sure what to do with this massive room that's opened up. It's kind of really didn't need that area. Maybe I'll close it off. It wasn't something that we needed. But I guess it's fine. I want to get the archers training somewhere else. I understand why they're training outside though. So it's not that big of a deal. I do understand why they're doing that. For the courtyard, I think I'm kind of leaving the courtyard up to him. I see he's placing some areas down. The whole area looks really good. He built some towers here that we can put our marks dwarves on to shoot down from, and the tower actually looks really good. Fantastic job to him for doing that, because it came out nice. But I'm kind of leaving the whole courtyard area up to him, and I'm just kind of dealing with the inside parts of the fort. What is this? A giant cave toad mangled up. Okay, I guess claim it or something, or dump it. Get rid of it, please. Okay, there we go. We got our armor stands. Make barracks. Like so. We're going to assign it to all of these guys to train in. We need to actually make an area for them to sleep in too. Probably. But let's have them train here. And let's go ahead and tear this one down. That should get them training upstairs. And then we could turn this into a dining room, which is what we need to do. There we go. They're all coming upstairs to train, which is exactly what I wanted. Now a little bit smaller of a training room. We do need to get the marks dwarves probably somewhere else. Maybe I'll move the armory in the office somewhere, so I'll keep it here for now though. I'd like to move the marks dwarf training area off to the side here. What I'd like to do too is now a lot of the reason I did this is I want to mine down this way and then open the top up and then open it up right here so that way sunlight's coming through, and then build a floor. So that way the dwarves are constantly training in sunlight so that they don't get sick if they have to go outside and fight. So that's something I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do it now. There's absolutely no point in doing it now, but I am going to do it in the future. I don't want to do it now because it would just take a while. Although I guess I could lay out some of the early foundations of it. Yeah, let's lay out some of the early foundations of it. We know that the room has to be this large. So if we come up real quick, if we go back down, okay, we want it to be here. So like that, we know that's what it's got to be. And we were going to want to dig a path, of course, so dwarves can get in and out. So let's get that dug out. They'll get to that when they get to that. So we'll start laying out the premise for what it's going to be. So to kind of explain what I'm doing, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to mine this out here and open it up so sunlight shines into this room. Then I'm going to open this up so sunlight shines down into our barracks. And then I'm going to add a floor here so nobody can jump down in. But the tiles underneath the floor will get the light attribute. So basically they'll show up as being lit just because the sun hit them once, even though they're not lit up anymore. Maybe that's kind of a bug. It's kind of a bug, but take advantage of it. So that way our dwarves will constantly be training in light, but they'll still be safe. The fortress, that is, will still be safe from attacks. Alright, what else do we want to do? Let's get our well area a little bit nicer. We could put a wall kind of here, so that way we have somewhat of a more enclosed area. Which one did I use, Gabbro? Alright. And then I'd actually like to smooth out the whole well area. So start working on getting some of these areas smoothed out. Just the well area. Nothing else. Which, by the way, what is this animal doing? Stray cow. Do we have some animals that are not set to be in the pasture? Let's see. Everybody should be in the pasture. Okay, we got a bunch of elk. Ah, yes, stray cow. And let's have these guys put in the pasture too. And we're going to butcher them once they're in the pasture. I think they're set up to be butchered. They are. So as soon as they get brought into the pasture, they'll get butchered. Lots of mining still going on. Rogueliker's doing all the mining, so I'm just letting him kind of deal with that. He's got a good system for it. No point in me jumping in and ruining it. All right, everything's good here. Now we've got this area set up to be another dining room, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to smooth it out first, and then we'll start laying out the premise for getting it all set up. Does it look like we have a lot of tables and chairs available? I don't actually see a whole lot of tables and chairs. Let's actually look. Oh, we're saving. I see that our farms aren't really being much used. That's okay. All right. Okay, we don't have any tables. We have some chairs. How many? Not enough. All right. So, let's get some orders for tables and chairs. So, we'll do rock, table. Let's get 20 of them, and rock, throne, 20. There we go. So we'll get a nice dining room set up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this dining area strictly into a area for a tavern for people visiting. And then I'm going to actually take this area that's going to be the dining room, and I'm actually going to make it a really nice dining room. And it's a little bit larger, so that works out. I might do one more up here as well, but I'm not going to do it now. You see all the smoothing out starting to get done. All right, what else do we got here? We've got some stockpiles here. A weapon, a cloth stockpile, an ammo stockpile, a leather stockpile. Okay, we should have... Where's our leatherworks? Okay, it's right here. I'd like to add an area for the leatherworks to be. So let's do that. Let's put the leatherworks here. And then get a leatherwork stockpile, because stockpiles are something that I still need to work on getting situated. And then what do we have here? We have that they're construction rock mechanisms. Do we have any traction benches built? Where is traction bench? It should be under machine components. No, it's not. What's it under? Barrier receptacle, cabinet container, weapon rack statue, bridge, siege engines. No. Animal trap, restraint cage, traction bench are. All right, and we'll set some traction benches up down here. I think we'll do just 2 will be fine for now. We've only got 2, okay. There we go. So that gives us our hospital some traction benches. And let's go ahead and have the hospital smooth out. Actually, I can dig this last part off here. So let's dig that out as well. And then we'll have it smoothed out. I did open up an area for more seeds there, but it looks like the seed stockpile's not even completely full. But you know what? I'll go ahead and deal with that anyways. Let's see, food. No. Didn't mean to do that. So set that to food, but it's really going to be for only seeds. So block all. Seeds we're going to permit. All right. All right. I see we've got a lot of rock pots. I don't think they're being made anymore. I don't think they're being made in a crazy fashion, so we should be fine. I think if we check the job list, we're not still making rock pots. It doesn't look like it. Checking the manager screen, we've only got 4 more rock pots coming. Then we have plenty of rock pots and we're not going to worry about them. The other stuff's being built. Rock tables, rock thrones. That dude's smoothing out our area, so that is good. Is he the only person that does smooth stone? He would be our engraver. Oh, we've got 2. The other one must be, we've got 3. 4? Right? That the engraver is who smooths the stone. Or maybe it's the mason. Either way, we don't want to have too many of them. We want them to get good because when we actually go to start engraving walls and such, we want these guys to have the highest skill possible. Where are all the animals going and what's going on? Whoa! What the heck is going on here? Who are you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Animals are dying. Animals are getting shot at. What is going on? What happened? Why is this happening? Elk birds are fighting. Oh, is it the elk birds? Oh no, the elk birds that I let loose, I didn't know that they were, I guess they needed to be tamed. That's so stupid of me. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot and now we're fighting them all. All the animals are fighting. You know what, that might be okay. I think we're going to kill them off. Give me my military units. We'll go end these birds right now and be done with it. Our melee brutes here will, let's see, we can activate them. Alerts. Activate. All right. And we need to actually take control of them. So squads, the melee brutes. Can we get you guys off into here, please, to kill these guys off? They're killing all of our animals. That would be great. They should be running over there now to deal with these elk birds. Oh, the war jaguar. The war jaguar coming to save the day down there. I saw he jumped in quick. He's still fighting an elk bird. We can see that our melee squad's coming in and just completely obliterating all of these elk birds right now. It's getting really bloody here, and I'm not sure. There's an elk bird dead up there. I see the war jaguar still fighting the. Oh boy. The war jaguar is fighting straight jaguar in the right ear leg. I see it's pretty bad right now. I think we're going to be okay. We got a wrestler here bashing an elk bird in the head with his silver mace, so we're going to be all right. Lots of death, though. The elk birds are pushing in. I think they're still fighting people down there. I see we have some injured dwarves kind of running around. There's a lot of panic and confusion going on. Our guys are fighting they're fighting them back, but I'm not sure. Give me the squads again. Okay, we need you guys to attack this elk bird right here. Oop. Okay, they should be running in there. Yep, they got them. Okay, where's the other elk birds? Is that all of them? There's some up here. The war jaguar, though, coming in there for the win. Kill that elk bird too as we're at it. Just kill all of these elk birds up here. The war jaguar is doing a really good job. I see we've still got a bunch of them. Right there's one too. There we go. I think that was the last of them. I see we've got one captured right there. Or something. Yeah, or just kill it. If you could. Because they're not tame, that's why. But we're just going to kill them and we'll butcher them all and be done with it. Oh, there's more elk birds. Oh my goodness. They're all in this hall. Where are all these elk birds coming from? What a mess. Okay, we need to kill this one. And you need to kill this one. Alright, that looks like that's all of them. War Jaguar doing a fantastic job. That's why we trained them. Okay, all the elk birds are being carried out now. Awesome. And what do we got here? We need that to be dumped. Yep, there we go. Okay, wow, lots of, I don't think we really lost too much. I think some animals were hurt. Maybe a dwarf was hurt somewheres. There's no dwarfs in the hospital, so I guess everybody's okay. So, yeah, I guess that's where we stand for this episode, as we are out of time. So, I'm going to be passing the fort to Rogueliker, who will take it over, and you can see here the dining room's starting to kind of get fleshed out. There's a bunch more dwarves who have bedrooms. The nobles' bedrooms look a lot better. Stockpiles have been somewhat organized. Production chains have been somewhat balanced. So we're a little bit better off there. And real quickly, I can actually remove this stockpile as well as remove the leather stockpile. So all of that gets moved. So working on clearing out our hallways a little bit at a time. And we could definitely get rid of that craft dwarf's workshop. I'm pretty sure I already have one of those. Do I have another craft dwarf's workshop? Oh, I guess I don't. So, oh yeah, I do right there. It's making bone bolts though. So, get rid of that real quick. Get rid of that workshop. I don't really need a loom right now, I don't think. And change this stockpile for, I guess, stone crafts. I know I said the end of the episode, but I want to make sure this is set up. Or set it up for stone, actually. Because I don't have a craft dwarf's workshop that I can do. We don't really need a loom right now. We just don't. We will in the future, but we don't now. Somebody should be going to take this down. Here he is. We'll get another place worked for that, but for now, the Craft Dwarf's Workshop can only fit in a certain spot, so we need to put it there because it's going to be the only place it can fit. I could put the loom somewhere else next time, but this will be the only place it fits. So hurry up and take that down. All right, and we'll go ahead and get that Craft Dwarf's Workshop built. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can fit there. Okay. Gabbro's fine. All right, so that's it. My challenge for Rogueliker. I put a little thought into it, but not too much. What's my challenge for him? I think honestly we'll probably just have him. He's doing a really good job in the courtyard. So have him just keep working on making the courtyard really nice. So let me go ahead and leave that challenge for him. So we're going to set nickname to make courtyard nice. See if that fits. Okay, 16 characters. So courtyard nice. There we go. We'll leave a smiley face. Oh, 16. Oh, because of the smiley face. There. There we go. All right, so that should he should be working in the courtyard with that then. So next episode, it'll be Rogueliker's fort, and you should see him working on the courtyard and making it look all pretty, which he's already been doing, but I'm going to give him that as a task so that way he can focus on that. So I want to thank you guys for joining me for these last 2 episodes. I do hope that you enjoyed them, and I look forward to seeing you next time.